What is up, everyone? My name is Mr. J, and today I'm bringing you another Digi match. This time, Eric's Agumon Bond of Bravery versus George's Yellow Pulsemon Rush. Very hard to say that because I have no idea what his deck is called, but it's like a Pulsemon deck. So he's gonna Digivolve Pulsemon in the Raising, and then he's gonna play Salamon for 4 costs. Very unfortunate. And I cannot talk today, obviously, as you can tell. So Eric is gonna play the Agumon for 5, which means both of them pretty much bricked there. So George will raise his Pulsemon. And here he's thinking he's just gonna pass turn. That's yikes. So Eric does find his rookie, very unfortunate. He's in a swing at security. He thought it was for 2 checks, but he does not get it unless it's the Agumon under him. So he's only swinging for 1. He's gonna look at security, and we'll see what George adds here. Hopefully something that unbreaks his hand. All right, so we see him add the Agumon from security. He's gonna recover 1. And then Eric is just going to play the Geo Gray. He's going to hard play it, kill off the Salamon. That way the Salamon does not get the that recovery +1 in the later game. So Digivolve's Pulsemon in the Raising. And yes, he does have all the Alter Art Pulsemons. So yeah, he's going deep into this Pulsemon stuff. He's going to play Blinding Ray. So he goes to 3 security. So he's going to play the Pulsemon, so he gets both effects now. So he'll play the Pulsemon for 2 basically, and then draw a card. Blinding Ray, by the way, very risky when you're playing against a Bond deck. But right now, the Bond player does not have any Tamers right now, so he has three swings, basically. And that's it. So it goes into Pitto, I believe, and then either Pitto or Turi, but the point is he's going to go into Agumon, give the Agumon a security attack -2. He's going to promote the Agumon Expert. And then he's going to Atomic Blaster the Agumon away. Which sucks because as we saw, both players bricked in the beginning. But obviously Eric is playing a rush deck, right? So it's a lot easier for him to unbrick. So George will Digivolve into Turimon for 1. Swing at security. He's going to gain 1 memory because of the Babymon. And then he hits an Atomic Blaster, unfortunately security, so that's going to destroy the Pitto. He's going to play Reinforcing Memory Boost, putting Eric to 3. Reveals 2 Wyvern's Breath. Wow. Puts 1 on the top. But honestly, in all honesty though, right now Wyvern's Breath is only going to kill 1 thing. Nothing too important, to be honest, because the Agumon Expert cannot go into Bond anyways. I would 100% sacrifice one of those Digimon. So he's going to play the tie, go to 0. We do see he has a red memory boost. Maybe he'll play that. Yeah, he plays the red memory boost. George goes to 3. He's going to go to 3 anyways. He's going to reveal the top 4. So he reveals a Bond, 2 Agumons, and an Agumon. So we'll see what he takes here. Maybe he'll take the BT6, but he's going to take the Agumon. Alright, so George is quickly running out of time here, especially since Eric does have the tie set up. So at minimum, the Bond player will go to 2 memory next turn. He's gonna go into Agumon, give the Geogreymon -2 security attack, draw for Evo. George, you gotta draw first and then do the effect, my guy. You only do that because you don't want to forget to draw. But he's gonna go into Wargreymon, swing at security, and then effect, add the top card to the hand to -6,000 on one of the Digimon, which will be the Greymon, and then he will restand. The BBmon will let him draw a card, or gain a memory, I mean. And he does have jamming because he has the Pulsemon, the BT6 Pulsemon under. It's a Geogray, unfortunately, security, but he's going to Spiral Masquerade and delete the Agumon Expert. But that is for 4 costs, so that does leave him at 3. And then yeah, I also forgot that he does have the red memory boost from last turn, so either way he was going to go to 3. So he gains a memory, so he goes to 4, draws his card for the tie. And he's thinking about he's going to pop the memory boost to go to 6. Goes into the Bond of Bravery, the nice Altar too. So trashes a Gaia Force and a Geogray, so that is a stacked security. He's going to swing at security, delete the War Greymon with Bond's effect, and then he will trash the top card of security, which was a Salamon, I believe. It's a War Grey and security, Geogray swings, and then the last Geogray swings for game. And George is just showing he had 4 Wyvern's Breath in hand. Very unfortunate. Obviously, you want to see those in your security, right? But yeah, Wyvern's Breath, of course, great against decks that play single stacks with a bunch of inheritables. But against Bond decks, it's less effective. So he makes Eric goes first, and that's fine. Eric goes into the Agumon, and most likely will be passing at least 3 over. And yeah, so he's going to play the Agumon. George will hatch the BBmon, which, if you haven't noticed, is his egg of choice. Goes into Salamon, and then plays TK to lock Eric at 1. This is great because obviously it sets his memory to 3. He gets to unbreak his hand, gets an Agumon again. Agumon being his preferred ultimate in this Pulsemon Rush deck. I don't even know if you can call it Pulsemon Rush because I haven't seen him rush with any Pulsemons. But I would just say it's just a Pulsemon deck. He's going to play Mechanori, which is just his tech against other Bond decks. George will promote the Salamon. Play a Pulsemon for 3 costs. He will draw a card. Salamon I still think is a good card, and I love Salamon. Just Salamon, Garomon, that whole line, Agumon. But he goes into Pitto to put Eric at 1 memory. Eric is thinking here, he's going to play Atomic Blaster, which means he kept the Agumon in Raising. He's going to blow up the Pitto. Oh, he's actually going to get a 2 for 1 here. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. George is going to play Reinforcing Memory Boost, which is still at 4. So he has a Pulsemon. He's going to put the Pitto at the top of the deck. But it does leave Eric at a decent memory too. Never mind, he should have left at 3. He would have been able to do more. He's gonna keep the Agumon in Raising again. This is a very interesting decision because we do see he has more Agumons in hand. I honestly would have wanted to cycle there through my deck a little bit more, but he's gonna go ahead and play the Agumon for 3, and that'll put George automatically to 3 memory. Plays the Pulsemon to draw a card. That's a little weird. Could have Digivolved in Raising, but maybe he has a blocker, and maybe that's why he wanted to do that. Or we'll see his play here. He's going to play another Reinforcing Memory Boost. Nah, 100% right. Should have just Digivolved the Pulsemon in the Raising. But reveals an Agumon and a Turimon. He's going to add the Agumon, put the Turimon to the top of the deck. Security stack, I mean. Eric draws for turn. And then he's thinking he's not going to promote the Agumon. Alright, so hits the Turimon. Plays a tie. And then plays the BT6 Agumon. George is still at 5. I mean, they're both still at 5. It's crazy. He's gonna cash in the Reinforcing Memory Boost to go to 5. He's gonna play another Reinforcing Memory Boost to put Eric to 1. Reveal top 2. Reveals a Pulsemon and a War Greymon. Takes the War Grey. This was a Pulsemon deck. What's going on? What's going on, George? I'm just talking shit though, because George said my yellow deck was a Lord Nightmon deck. No, it's a yellow Royal Knights, man. Alright. But obviously you cannot deny that War Greymon is so badass, right? Obviously, he's super scary if you're facing him down. So I agree, putting War Greymon as your mega of choice. Solid choice. Solid choice. So he finally promotes his Agumon, and then he's gonna play Agumon Expert to get the Agumon from trash. So George will cash in his memory boost to go to 6. Then he's gonna play another TK, put himself to 2, look at the top of the security stack. And this is good too because Eric knows what he put at the top of his security stack, so now it's shuffled again. And so it's randomized. He won't know what's the top card of security anymore. Adds a Pulsemon, and then obviously he's gonna Digivolve that Pulsemon in the raising area. But yeah, from what I've seen so far, like neither of them have swung into security. He's gonna play Blinding Ray to go to 4. Then he's gonna play Pulsemon. No effect. Obviously, he does not want to trash the top card of his security to gain memory. He's gonna play Blinding Ray, trash the top card of security. So he's gonna go to 3 memory. And then he's gonna Spiral, minus 3,000 on both of the regular Agumons. So no bond. I'm not sure if Eric runs the Gravity Crush. We haven't seen it yet. But he's gonna Digivolve into Greymon in the raising area past turn. George will be set to 3. He's gonna promote his Pulsemon. Go into Turimon, draw a card. Still, Turimon, man. I'm not gonna stop. Turimon's so good, especially with the 6k body around the champion for 1 cost. Digivolve. Security attack minus 2 on the Agumon. He's gonna promote the Greymon, and here I think Eric forgot to gain the memory and draw the card. He forgot to gain the memory and draw the card off the Greymon. But tie does work for both Agumon and Greymon. Unfortunately, when he swings into security, he hits a Wyvern's Breath, so the Greymon is deleted. Then he plays the Agumon, the vanilla 4K, to pass the turn, or as Eric likes to call him, the Latino Agumon. But George here is going to go into his boss monster of the deck, right? His War Greymon deck. So he's going to use his effect, or he chooses not to use his effect. So he's not using the effect of War Greymon. But he will gain the memory off the BBmon, and he's swinging with jamming. Oh, I see, that's why he didn't want to use the effect. Swings into security, hits a Geogray. Unfortunate, so the Geogray will pop the Pulsemon here. I've never seen someone swing into security and not... I've never seen someone swing with Wargray and not use his effect. But he's going to Spiral Masquerade here. So he gets to kill... he's going to kill the Mechanori and the Agumon Expert. I think that one was a mistake though, because again, Agumon Expert cannot go into the bond, but the vanilla Agumon can. So he's going to Digivolve in the raising Agumon. This is the 2+2k if you attack a player. He's going to swing with the Geogray, hits a War Greymon in security. So we see a Gaia Force in his hand. And he's going to go straight into the bond here. So trash the top 2 is an Atomic Blaster and an Agumon. He's going to swing at security, blow up the Wargray, trash the top card of security, and then check the last card. The last card is a Pulsemon. So next turn he does have lethal if George does not put up a blocker. And I think it was this game where he did add the... no, it wasn't this game. But he has to worry about the Agumon. Right, so he's gonna go into Bulkmon. He's gonna swing in security. He thinks the Bulkmon has sec +1, but the Bulkmon only has security attack +1 if you have 3 or more security. So he's just making sure that it's only for 1 check. Swing with Turimon. It's a Greymon. They both live, but he doesn't have like a hybrid army. He doesn't have enough attacks. So that's GG. And then, yeah, Eric is just showing that he would have gone to 2 security, right? Swing with the Agumon. And he did have the Agumon. He's showing it there. So yeah, Eric takes this match. But still, the Pulsemon deck, I will say I faced it twice, and it did beat me twice. And I think this Pulsemon deck will get a lot stronger once BT7 comes out. Obviously, right, with the support coming out. But there's the match. That was Eric's Agumon Bond of Bravery versus George's Pulsemon / Wargreymon yellow deck. But thank you all for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe if you're not already subscribed, because a lot of you are not subscribed, you're just peeking. And I will see you all next time.